Okay, I will call to order the regular session of the Marshall County Board of Supervisors, August 27th, 2025, 9 a.m. at the courthouse first floor meeting room. Notice to the public. The Board of Supervisors welcomes comments from the public during the time allowed for discussion. You are requested to approach the podium, now over here, and use the microphone, state your name and address for the record, and limit the time used to present your remarks in order that others may be given the opportunity to speak. The normal process on any agenda item is for the chair to read the item from the agenda. The board is given an opportunity to comment on the issue and/or place a motion on the floor. An opportunity for discussion may be presented, at which time the public may participate and a roll call vote will follow. Roll call, please.
Hibbs.
Yes.
Kyle.
Yes.
Goodman.
Yes.
If you would rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
I move to approve today's agenda.
I'll second.
Okay, roll call vote, please.
Kyle.
Yes.
Goodman.
Yes.
Hibbs.
Yes. All right. We are ready for service awards. So we have 5-year service awards for Alan Naughton, Conservation, and Gina Fisher from the Assessor's Office. So they are both here, and we'll have you come forward. I don't know, Emily and Blaze, is there anything you want to say to address?
Stand right there. Or you want to? I asked him if he wanted to say anything, and he said no.
You're welcome to.
Emily Herring, Director, Marshall County Conservation. Alan has been a full-time employee for 5 years, but he was seasonal for us multiple years before that. And so we have been lucky to have him on staff. He's one of our maintenance technicians that is responsible for the roads. He's responsible for the bathrooms. He's got kind of a lot on his plate, but he's a great employee and a great part of our team. We're lucky to have him.
Thank you. Yeah. And hang tight, Alan.
I don't think Gina wants to speak either, but Gina, she's been a hard worker in our office for the last 5 years. She's one of the appraisers that's always going out there doing inspections in the car. We always get good compliments about how friendly and how good her service is. So she is a great asset to our team, and I'm looking forward to many more years.
Yay. Well, thank you both for your dedication and service to the county. We truly appreciate it. So get your picture taken.
Great job,
too.
Gina.
That's fine.
5 years.
You want to do everyone at once? Yeah. Okay.
I thought we probably want.
You're more official than I am, Robert. You can do that.
Gina. Thank you. Yeah.
Do you want to hold your things out?
Sorry about that.
So maybe Deb doesn't have to do so much.
Wait, Alan, look at me one more time. Sorry, you were kind of looking the other way a little bit.
Yeah. Thank you both. We appreciate it. Yeah.
Thanks, Alan.
Thank you, Alan. Thanks, Gina.
Well done.
And then we have a 15-year service award for Todd Borton. He's in secondary roads, and 25 years for Sherry Gianetto. Is she?
She was unable to come down.
Okay. Well, we appreciate their work. You know, Sherry's been here a long time, so.
She's been a very.
Yeah, please do.
Or do you want to go first since you have yours?
Please, you're already talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sherry's been with us with 25 years. She's worked in multiple offices, the treasurer's office and the assessor's office. She's a very hard, dedicated worker. This is actually her last year. She'll be retiring in October. So it is going to be hard when she leaves. It's gonna.
Yeah.
We do have a great staff as well,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's going to be
Yeah.
her last year. So we wish her the luck and everything after October 1st in her retirement.
We congratulate her on her retirement
Yep.
coming up.
I'll let her
too,
know.
So, yeah, we will.
Yeah, she's been a good vital piece of the real estate process from
She has
her
for
role in the
25
treasurer's
years.
office and now in the assessors, so we'll definitely miss her.
Yeah, Paul Geilenfeld, Marshall County Engineer. Todd Borton has, with 15 years, he's a operator, one of our most skilled operators, and also a very skilled fabricator. It's almost freaky how sometimes he can just look at something and he can build it. You know, if we need something fixed, he can make it happen. So appreciate his help.
Okay. All right, thank you to all. Moving on to item number 6, the consent agenda. Item 6A, the previous regular session minutes from August 13th. 6B, approved claims as audited. Personnel changes, is it Dason? Joel? Dason, yeah. Dason Pauschik, Sheriff's Office jailer hired at $24.36 per hour to start on or after September 2nd, 2025. And Becky Badkey, Auditor Recorder's Office, Election Staff Office, $15 per hour, start on or after September 2nd, 2025. 6D, File Manure Management Plans, AB Facilities, number 71745 at 2518 Benford Avenue, State Center, signed with changes. Edler Brothers Farms, Section 13, 62427, 1568 180th Street, Clemens, signed with no changes. Eric Edler, number 61858 at 2115 Canfield Avenue, State Center, signed with no changes. Mead Family Farms, number 61407 at 2235 Summit Road, Marshalltown, signed with no changes. PAGLC, number 59611 at 1699 140th Street, Clemens, signed with no changes. Item 6E, approved 2024 property tax rates payable for 2025-2026. And that is the end of the consent agenda.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda today.
I'll second that.
Okay. Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes?
Hibbs,
Yes. Moving on to item number 8, approval of the Fleet Safety Manual for Marshall County effective August 27, 2025. Is there anything we need to say about the Fleet Safety Manual?
The Fleet Safety Manual, there is a form that goes along with it that's separate that Paul has for his folks at secondary roads, so it's more for that department. We need to get this approved and submitted to EMC for our insurance carrier. We've been working on this for quite some time, but we need to get this finalized for insurance purposes.
Do you have any comments, Paul?
No.
Okay.
Thanks.
I would entertain a motion to approve.
I move that we approve the Fleet Safety Manual for Marshall County effective August 27th, 2025.
I'll second.
Okay. Any further discussion?
I will let you know, this has went through the safety committee as well. We've had lengthy discussions on this through that group as well.
Okay. Thank you. Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes?
Hibbs,
Yes. All right. Moving on to item number 9, Approve contract for record hub services with COT systems for auditor, recorder, and engineer online records, and authorize the chair to sign.
This is a different process for putting this online for both of our offices. These contracts were paid for with ARPA funds. This is a new process for them. It allows a lot more monitoring. James has reviewed the contract for all the, I'm going to say, IT side of things. And after your approval, I want Jordan to also review the contract. He's very busy this week, and I will hold off, if you approve this, I'll hold off having Carol sign until Jordan has time to also review it. I was a lot more concerned with the IT, all those IT words getting, understanding it. There is no cost associated with this. It's just a way for us to monitor. So if somebody is really looking up a lot of things and maybe abusing, they really focus more on the real estate side of things and maybe trying to, I'm going to just say, do some naughty things on the real estate side of things, that we can monitor people a lot more effectively utilizing this system. We can see who's getting into the system and monitor them this way. And that's why COT is rolling this out, and they're moving everybody to it. We were just getting ready to move everything online when this came out, so we decided we just as well switch to the new system before we turn everything on.
And this is anyone who searches.
Yeah, this is for the public site.
Yeah.
Yes. Paul has got, they've got the engineers real close to going live as well. They've got all their stuff scanned and looked at, and Bruce seems pretty happy. He had a couple tweaks he wanted, but yeah, they've got their things pretty well done as well. So pretty exciting to know that everything over there has been scanned. When I look at everything there and know that it wasn't, it just gave me an ulcer. Gave Bruce one too when he learned that.
So that you're asking the motion to actually be pending Jordan's approval?
Yes. Well, I just wasn't going to give you the document.
Well, I'll make the motion to approve a contract for Record Hub services with COT Systems for auto recorder engineer office online records, and authorize the chair to sign pending the approval of our county attorney.
I'll second that motion.
Okay. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes. All right. Item number 10, consideration of bids of the Marshall County Sheriff's Office and Jail Phase 1 renovation.
And I will tell you, again, I did cheat and I sliced open the envelopes. I haven't looked at them, just because of the time I cut myself doing this the one time. So, yeah. Okay, so I emailed you the spreadsheet with the names of, because that's on the outside of the envelopes. So the one we got at 3:46 yesterday from Cardinal Construction. Bid form. Okay, 1,875,000, so I would just put it in here because we do have alternates. So 1,875,000 even. And then alternative 1, deduct 200,000
Even?
even.
Okay.
Alternative 2, deduct 140. And alternative 3, deduct 110. It says addendum 1, dated 8/14 of 25, and addendum 2, 8/21 of 25.
It's just acknowledgement that they got the addendums.
Okay, got it. Okay. So that was Cardinal Construction. Okay. And everybody did have a bid bond as well, so I did check that prior.
Okay.
Okay, R.H. Grabau?
Graybaugh?
Graybaugh, okay. $1,711,1711. Section B, it says bid package code work for the sum of, and it was removed per addendum number 1. And then alternative number 1, it says deduct $224,500. Alternative 2, deduct $136,500. And alternative 3, deduct $100,000. And this, the first one was out of Waterloo, and this company is out of Boone. And this one was received at 3:51.
The second one?
Yeah, the second one.
Okay.
Hinkle was received at 3:52. $1,730,000. And alternative 1, deduct $260,000.
Do what?
Deduct $260.
60, okay.
Alternative 2, deduct $143,000. And alternative 3, deduct $147,000. Hey, James, if you want to, you could get on my laptop and probably put it up there. So, alternative 1, deduct $260,000. Alternative 2, deduct $143,000. Alternative 3, deduct $147,000. In Hinkle, it says they're out of Mason City, but it didn't seem like when we used Hinkle before, they came from Mason City, but. There, does that, yeah.
Yeah.
That seems a lot smarter, doesn't it?
I printed the sheet here that you sent. That's very helpful. Thank you.
So, on Garling, which came in at 358. $1,663,000. Okay, alternative 1, deduct 160 even. Alternative 2, deduct 151 even. And alternative 3, deduct 132 even. Yeah, we had 2 people actually sitting in the hallway on their phones getting numbers yesterday. Okay, Ball Team LLC Construction Services also came in at 3:58 PM. The bid for them was $1,931,000 even. Alternative 1, deduct 270,000. Alternative 2, deduct 175 even. Alternative 3, deduct 145 even. And final is Graphite Construction Group. Their bid is $1,698,000. Alternative 1, deduct 230,000. Alternative 2, deduct 114,000. And alternative 3, deduct 91,000. It's like scribbly. It's scribbly.
Lucas, do you want to talk, go through what the alternates are?
So to kind of go over everything, well, Lucas Badke Buildings and Grounds. The base bid is the entire project. The alternates that we put in place are deducting portions of the project in case the total
Came
was
in
not favorable to what we were looking for. So alternate 1, we basically alternate 1, 2, and 3 start deleting portions of windows.
Oh, okay.
So alternate 1 actually is, I guess we're looking at different. Alternate 3 was the smallest deduct, and it basically didn't replace the windows in the stairwells that aren't occupied. So it would be outside of working spaces. Alternate 2 was that plus I think some windows in the basement, and alternate 1 was fairly aggressive as far as deleting wise. But honestly, I think our apparent low at this point with Garling at $1,663,000 is
Within budget?
is fairly below our overall budget. So
I had
think
that
we
up.
have- Okay.
1.8.
Yeah, 1.8. So I think we're actually doing pretty well with these bids. You know, six bids is as best as I've ever gotten on a public bidding process, which is exciting to hear, and I think that speaks well for the construction climate that we're in. That they're all fairly competitive, within some sort of decent margin there. And I guess at this point, I think Garling is, they were our apparent low the last time we bid this, so it's not surprising that they are still that, and they have a very good recommendation, or a very good reputation, and I think at this point, my recommendation would be to take them. They are apparent low, they're a qualified bidder. I think they check all the boxes there. Any other questions? Sheriff, do you have anything to
Yeah,
add?
do you want to add anything, Joel?
I think, Joel Phillips, Sheriff, Marshall County. Yeah, I think through this process, we've been very open with the contractors. They're all very qualified construction organizations. So I think I'm happy to see these below our threshold, so we can make some good improvements to that facility.
Yeah.
Do we have a timeline?
We don't have a time. Well, we'll nail down a timeline once we have basically that discussion with Garling and say, hey, so it'll kind of depend on them. Essentially, we can turn them loose whenever they want to start. There'll be some lead times on windows and rooftop units that we'll have to work through, but there's
Do we know-
probably some work that they could do as soon as they want, essentially.
Okay. I mean, do we know, are they going to be able to get materials, like, within a reasonable time? We're not delayed on materials anymore?
Reasonable subjective, but yeah, I don't think we have anything specified that has super long lead times. My guess is our rooftop units are going to be the biggest there, and I mean, I bought a couple of rooftop units 4 years ago, so kind of height of COVID, and they were like, I don't know, like 20 weeks. So I would think that it would be better than that. So
Okay. So they do understand we have to have this done by 12/31 of 26.
our projected, our advertised end date is June of 26.
Okay.
So end of fiscal 26. So
Okay.
And a lot of the interior fixtures with the doors and windows in the cell renovations, those are pretty much standard, so. it's
They
just,
should be able to.
should
Okay.
be able to be able to get.
Meet
those.
That gives a
Deadline.
little sliding room too, so that, June of 26.
yeah, we should be. We shouldn't have an issue with our time frame on spending the dollars.
Okay,
Great.
that was my question.
Yeah, we have 6 months between our advertised finish time and our time where we have to have the money spent. So,
Okay.
any other questions?
Get these ARPA dollars finally spent off the books and upgrades necessary at the sheriff's office.
It'd be great. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Lucas, one more thing. It does, and this project does, if there's future work to be done, it kind of just
It builds.
prepares for
Yes,
that.
yeah, that's why we call it phase one.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
this
wanted
is,
to make sure that was on the
Yeah,
record.
Let's
Yeah.
call this the base of an overall long-term goal.
Okay, thank you.
You welcome.
Okay, I would entertain a motion unless you have more questions or discussion.
All right, well, I will make the motion to award the contract and bond for Marshall County Sheriff's Office Jail Phase 1 renovation to Garland Construction Incorporated out of Belle Plaine for $1,663,000 even.
I'll second that.
Okay, any further questions or discussion? Comments? Roll call vote, please.
Heil,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes?
Hibbs,
Yes. Okay. Moving on to item number 11. 12. Oh, sorry, 12. On my, gonna check off my 11. Approve Snyder and Associates Professional Services Agreement, authorize chair to sign.
Okay, this is a consultant agreement to care of the design and development of our upcoming RISE project and C-STEP project. It's gonna, with the different funding streams, we've got things kind of separated in the agreement between the C-STEP work and the RISE work. But the consulting engineering is actually eligible for reimbursement with RISE, so some of the RISE money can actually pay toward the engineering. The C-STEP money will not contribute toward engineering, so that will be on us to do the C-STEP. Now, the C-STEP side is the improvements of US 30 and Benford intersection with the westbound acceleration lane and the eastbound right turn lane. So that, we think we can get better pricing if we put these projects together, let them together, one plan set. It'll just be two divisions. There'll be a C-STEP division and a RISE division, essentially two project numbers, but putting it together will give us a little better quantities. And we think it'll be a smoother process. There's so many moving parts in this project because during this whole construction, we're also trying to maintain continuous access for a
Busy.
very growing dairy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think it'll work really well, and they've got experience doing this type of work, so it's. Any questions on the rise? We've talked about the rise and the C-step quite a bit, but it's,
Yeah, so this is the engineering needed to
yes, and
move
this will,
forward.
what it'll do is it allows us to keep things on schedule. We're, as the next item looks, we're still battling with trying to get FEMA projects done, so there's quite a few. This allows them to just really take the wheel on this thing, and we can kind of coordinate with where we support it too.
Okay. Any other questions, comments for Paul on this? Do we have a motion?
I move that we approve the Schneider and Associates Professional Services Agreement and authorize the chair to sign.
I'll second.
Any other discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Kyle,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes. Okay, item number 13, approve consultant agreement with Calhoun Burns and Associates for the FEMA project on 235th Street and authorize the chair to sign. Paul?
This is some help from Calhoun Burns with us getting the mitigation side of this FEMA event basically obligated and designed. FEMA's first thing is to always go for in-kind repair on things. And in-kind in this situation would be repairing a slide that we had a slide on 6 years ago. And we evaluated it then, and we basically repaired it in kind because that's all we could really afford to do. And so from the very beginning, I've thought that this is what mitigation is for. Mitigation is so we don't get aid for something that's just going to be another problem. Let's fix it and get it to stick. And Calhoun Burns has a lot more experience with the mitigation side, because when we get into the mitigation, it's a different FEMA code, and we've found that it's taken too long, and we're trying to get things accelerated. We're already at the place where this is likely going to be next spring's construction. And we are going to talk with our geotechnical consultant to see if there's a possibility that we can, say, shore up that slide area just to prevent any potential loss if we had another big rain event that could cause more damage to the road. It would cost us more if we lose the road grade. Right now the pavement is still okay in that situation, but if we lose another 3 or 4 feet of road, then the pavement's not okay. So we're kind of calling in a little help to deal with the feds.
Which is typical usually. Questions, comments?
I'll make a motion to approve the consultant agreement with Calhoun Burns and Associates for the FEMA project on 235th Street and authorize the chair to sign.
I'll second that.
Okay, any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Kyle,
Yes.
Goodman,
Yes.
Hibbs,
Yes. All right, thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
Public forum, time set aside for the public to make comments on topic of county business other than those listed on the agenda. No action will be taken on any of these topics brought up in public forum.
Emily Herring, Marshall County Conservation. I just wanted to let people know, and if you get any phone calls, we are going to be closing down the 330 trail between the Grimes Farm and the straightaway down to Melbourne, on and off over the next couple of weeks. We're going to be working on some drainage problems that we've had on that trail. And so if you get phone calls, it's just a maintenance that we need to do on the trail. So
Is the entire length going to be closed or
it'll
just in
probably be
pieces?
closed in sections. We're
Okay.
cleaning out tiles on the trail. We're putting new tiles in some areas, and then when they designed that trail, they put large gabion stone along the edge of the trail, which for tiny bike tires, if you go off the trail, is kind of dangerous. So we're actually, and that has filled up with sediment over the years, and so the drainage is not, it's not going into those stones and going down anymore. And so we have a contractor who's going to be digging that out, getting the dirt out, and then we're filling it with 3-inch stones. So a little bit smaller, hopefully the water will still drain efficiently and be able to keep the water off of the trails, because there are some slick spots on those trails, and we want to make sure that people are safe.
Timing on that?
Probably, well, he was on the trail looking at it yesterday. We think he'll probably start next week, and then, we're not 100% sure how long it'll take. Like a lot of our projects, there's not a, common timeline. They're kind of unique. So we're guessing it'll take at least 2 or 3 weeks to get it done. So we'll have signage. There'll be barricades up to let people know in advance so they won't come up on them and surprised. But if you get any phone calls, that's what's happening.
Paul, did Matt Stalzer talk to you about the event that's going to be out at their family farm?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you remember the date?
Yeah, September 18th.
September 18th, and they indicated they were going to have some dust control applied to oaks, roughly a half mile north of E63.
Yeah.
We'll just make sure that we have it kind of prep bladed, and he was going to call me before they were going to spray it, so we can verify that we get it prep bladed.
Okay. I don't know that they know numbers for sure yet, but it's the Rural Life Mass for the Archdiocese of Dubuque.
Okay.
On September 18th, and they told them to plan for about 600 for lunch.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
so it could be a pretty significant.
Hopefully they can get the information out and get people to come from E63 and not come from Highway 30. Because
Yeah, because I think Google Maps takes them
Yes.
Highway 30 and then
Sure it
down.
does.
Yep.
And so that's not the best route to go.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Thank you. Anything else? Nan, do you have anything? Okay, we'll move on to adjournment. The next regular session is scheduled for Wednesday, September 10th at 9 a.m. at the courthouse here in the first floor meeting room. All business to be acted upon at that session should be submitted to the County Auditor Recorder's Office, the Board of Supervisors' Office, or via email to the Board Clerk by Wednesday, September 3rd at noon. There being no further business to come before the meeting, we are adjourned at 9:38.